Dude, we are recording. It is 10/15/2025. That's a Wednesday. Wednesday, October 15th. Um, yeah, so we're doing a trade recap, sort of. I can't really tell where my trades were. I took about two, maybe three. Um, One win, two losses. Yeah, so I lost money today. Um, but yeah, kind of messed up, broke my rules a little bit. But it wasn't really my fault, though. It wasn't really my fault, guys. I was lagging. I'm not even joking when I say that, too. Like, I was literally lagging. It just can't even be explained, bro. Like, you know I'm a good trader. I shouldn't have even traded anyway since I was lagging. But let me show you something from yesterday's trade, okay? This is pre-market, by the way. So you do not want to be trading pre-market. Um, but basically, we get a highest time frame inversion, V-shaped recovery right here. It just swept like some low liquidity. It was really nothing, but we were in an uptrend right here. We got this V-shape, and we got a V-shape within the V-shape. But this is pre-market. You don't even be trading pre-market. I didn't lose any money on this trade though, so that was good. This was yesterday. Because this is how you save capital, guys. This is how you save capital. I entered about right here at the retest. I went negative, went positive, negative, positive. It made an internal low, or internal high. So this is my no break even point. So once it swept that high, once it sweeps liquidity, like an internal high, external high. This is another internal high, by the way. But we go to the closest internal high because after it sweeps something, the possibility of it coming down is like 50/50 kind of, unless your bias is really strong. It's not 50/50, but there's a small chance it will come down. So stops were moved to break even here, and it just gets smashed, comes down. This is why you save capital. This saved us, or this is why you move your stops to break even. It literally saved us our capital and our day. We could have had a full stop. Our stops was about right here, whatever, below the body, below the low. It saved us literally a full stop before market even opened. You don't even trade market open or pre-market anyways. Like, that was just retarded. I mean, fuck. Frick. I gotta rewatch my language and stuff, but one of my buddies told me this call and it looked kind of good, but I don't know what I was thinking. So yeah, I gotta stop listening to that guy. But yeah, this is a trade we took yesterday. A little 1 to 4.76. That is actually crazy. All right, banger trade. This is a trade we should have took though. See, I didn't look all the way left to see like that weekly open gap, but because we would have took like a 2-minute inversion down here. I think that was what it was. I think it was a 2-minute inversion. PB actually took this trade. Yeah, a little 2-minute inversion right here. I would have entered at the retest, which was in this one, and then we would have been down a little bit, but it freaking drakes up, and you would have caught like a. Dude, all right. Let me do this video so I can delete all these drawings and stuff. There's this order block on the 15, doesn't get hit, or it does get hit and respected right here, then it bounces off. Whatever. Like, imagine you went off this order block and freaking monster. This is generational wealth right there here. Like, holy crap, dude. So, A+ setups that I saw today that I was gonna show Josh. So we got market open here. I wanted it to sweep out this London low for sure. Well, after this 15-minute bearish candle Drake and it didn't sweep London low, I was kind of bearish, but the draw on liquidity for the buy side was super obvious too. Holy crap, there's just too much stuff on my screen. I'm like, gotta delete it after this video. But anyways, we're in a buy model. Pre-market, we're in a buy model. There we go, buy model, which would be like up here, buy model, okay? So market comes down. I wanted to see two things happen here. There's this unmitigated 15 minute fair value gap, untouched. Which is also this tiny little shit. Tiny little fucker. So that gets swept, fully swept. It goes all the way through. I mean, it was the tiniest little thing ever. There's also this order block right here. So that gets touched too. The median gets touched right there. And then it reverses up. So we're looking for an A+ setup here, which there is an inversion on the 1 minute. Inversion on the 1 minute. You would enter at the end of this body right here, stops below the lows. And you long that shit, boy. Really, you would want to go to Asia high. Because that is a draw on liquidity right there. I usually go like a tick higher. So you get a nice little 1 to 3 right there. That draw was so obvious. That was the trade I was trying to take. But I didn't have a buy button, so I couldn't take this trade. Okay. I was lagging too hard. I didn't have a buy button, bro. So that was one A+ setup. Guys, a nice liquidity sweep. Hit this 15-minute order block, 15-minute unmitigated. Swept these 15-minute equal lows. Boom. A+ setup, left behind for value gaps, which was respected. You got a nice draw on liquidity. Super easy, 1 to 3. Yeah. We almost inverse. It looks like we're sitting at for value gap right now. Yeah, we almost inverse this for value gap. Where's my undo? Freaking dumb shit. So we almost inverse this, but we rejected. We also reject out of this 15-minute fair value gap all the way over here. I had it drew out, but drawn out, bruh. So we reject out of that. Wick. Filling orders, picking up orders, and then I wanted to see this get respected and bounce off, and we can go higher back to this first presented hourly for value gap. But that did not happen because I literally waited 30 minutes for this. I was looking at this, waited 30 minutes, nothing. Like there's no up candle, no change of direction on the 15, on the 5 there was something. There's this, but that's literally nothing. There's this, that was literally nothing. The 5 got disrespected. And then the 15-minute popped off to boom. Inverse this, inverse that, in the same leg. It swept New York AM low. This is not a true sweep though, so we're looking for entries here. So as you can see, it swept this first presented 5-minute fair value gap right here. This literally happens like in real time. This is what I'm watching in real time. So this is not a true sweep of liquidity. You guys don't want to get FOMO here because you could easily get stopped out. But I mean, if you did, it looks like you literally would have won. Like this is such a big move and such a fast move. If it wicks up, You're literally cooked, buddy. Your stop loss is gone. That's why you don't set a stop loss. Set a stop loss, bro. So this is a fake, okay? So it wicks this low. So if you had your take profit over here, which so you had this move up on another 5 minute here. Let's mark it out so I can find it. I think it was a 2 minute. Or was it a 1 minute? I don't even know, bro. Like, there's a lot. So you see it inverse this with this breakaway gap. It gets retested. So inverse this first 1 minute that was getting respected and got touched a lot. Pause. It looks like it just fills this for value gap. I don't really know. So we're rejecting on the 15 minute, rejecting on a 1 hour, the top of the 1 hour. That's your liquidity sweep right there. So I swear I saw like an inversion somewhere early in the day, but I mean it could have just been this, could have just been this. Like we're respecting this 1 minute. So full respect to this 1 minute. Stayed in it, stayed in it. Dude, I bet ICT traded today and he caught this. I'm not gonna lie. You see ICT's trade where he freaking took that short on Friday. So respect this, respect this. It looks like this 1 minute just freaking holds and then it just inverses really hard. It comes all the way down. Freaking, I don't know, bruh. It literally just went down. But yeah, rejecting out a 15 minute and a 1 hour. That's your liquidity sweep. Dude, what is going on, man? But anyways, so this trade, where are we? So this trade right here, you get this inversion of the first presented 5 minute fair value gap right there, okay? And you get this sweep, but this is not a true sweep. It's not a true sweep, okay? There's no candle closure above it. I mean under it. And then you get a retest of this first presented 5 minutes. So this is 5 minute inverse fair value gap. This is your entry right here. Retest on that. So take profit 1, boom, hit, boom, hit. That would be, this is your entry, stops above the inversion. This is your take profit 1 to 3, nice. 1 to 4, nice. And you got these relatively equal, draws on liquidity down here. Take profit 3, which you could have targeted for 1 to 9, like holy crap. And you got this take profit 4 for 1 to 11. If you really wanted to be safe, I'd go above this there was a 50 minute inversion. I swear I had it marked out too. 50 minute inversion, the first presented. But I mean, that's freaking far as heck. But I have it above the 5 minute fair value gap, plus above the, actually, no, I wouldn't. Because this 15 minute fair value gap is literally huge. So I'd put it literally above the inversion. Because you're not going to inverse this 15 minute fair value gap. So it taps in that, taps in the 5 minute inversion, rebalances that inversion, balances out this 15 minute fair value gap, which is very strong liquidity points, guys. And then it truly sweeps out New York AM low, London low, Asia low, and not really New York PM low. But is there a 5-minute closure. Nope. So this is still a good draw right here. Actually, what am I doing? I gotta delete these. So remove all these drawings. That was the session. But we do got another one. Okay, so we do get a counter closure. So we got this counter closure and a nice V-shaped recovery right here. One minute inversion. Is there a 2 minute? Nope, just a 1 minute. Literally a 1 minute inversion. Calls all this. Enter off the retest. Oops, that's my freaking fib. Stops below the lows. What is your draw on liquidity here? Your really only draw would be this swing point right here, which gets taken out. This little swing point. We have low resistance liquidity over here. Where are we? We have low resistance liquidity and New York lunch high. Holy crap, what is going on? Low resistance liquidity, New York lunch high. That would be your target for real. I'd go about there. New York PM doesn't even hit that, damn. So maybe there. For a little 1 to 4.5, bruh. Big ash move. But that ain't even it, bruh. I wouldn't even go that high, to be honest. So we got this first presenter 15. That's what I target right there. Which gets hit in literally 30 minutes. Less than 30 minutes. Probably. I don't know. So 1 to 3.65. That is literally the trade you would want to take right there. Another A plus setup. We got A plus setup right here. A plus setup over here. This was just, if you entered here, FOMO. So 3 A plus setups right there. Yep. And I left behind for rally gaps. Respected for rally gaps. Inverse the disrespected bearish here. But this is what you would want to see over here. Disrespected bullish. Respected bearish. Test this inversion. V-shape recovery out of it. We were already in a V-shape. And then it V-shaped inside of a V-shape. Which made it, I mean, if you caught it up here, nice, but that's not our model. So this is a very long video. I guess I did show yesterday too how to preserve your capital, because guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm guessing Carson lost on that. But yeah, so that was today. Asia open. Okay, what do you guys want me to see here? No true sweep right there. Nope. See, no true sweep of liquidity right there. So I want to see those get taken out. We're looking for longs tomorrow. So hopefully this is Asia high for the whole day right here. So hopefully this is Asia high on the whole day. We got low resistance liquidity for New York lunch high, and we're looking for longs tomorrow because we are re-entering another buy model here. Whoop 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 whoop. But we are still in this buy model. Whoop 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 whoop. We kind of lost it here, but this is liquidity. Boop whoop. New York AM low is pretty freaking far down. Wouldn't be surprised if we move up and we move all the way down though. We got this lower resistance liquidity right here, match with this one. We got a first presented unmitigated 15-minute fair value gap. We could fill more orders. We got data lows, which you gotta remark out and stuff. But okay, just putting another clip in so I can say like bye and stuff. But we're gonna check the calendar right here and tell you what I think. So it is Thursday now. So I'm gonna try to do. I'm probably gonna trade the rest of the week. No more trading days. And whatever. But next week too. Is there news Monday? No news Monday. Probably not gonna be able to trade. Or not. We're gonna be able to trade, but we're probably just gonna be watching. Might not even take a trade that day, cause there's probably not gonna be any market direction. Okay. And then Tuesday, known as Tuesday, which is also a bummer. But I mean, we got all these Thursday tentatives. It could move around. We would like to have news on Monday and Tuesday. That way we get a market direction and stuff. We got CPI on Friday. That's pre-market, an hour before pre-market. Oh, we got PMI at 8:45 too, guys. Maybe no trades until 9:30 at least, or 10:30 for if you're in New York session time. This is actually a huge day. We would want to see the data low get hit or data high get hit, and then we target the opposite direction. That would be a good sweep of liquidity. But hopefully all these tentatives move to like Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, because we want to see at least one red folder when we're trading.